everyone, I'm Miss Bellberg and I'm going to be your Algebra 1 teacher for this school year. I'm really sorry I'm not there in person to meet all of you today. Once you get to know me, you'll know that I hate to be absent, but I promise I have a good reason. Just a couple weeks ago, I got married and I've been off on my honeymoon in Switzerland and Italy, and I can't wait to tell you all about it. I get back on Monday, but in the meantime, since I know that you're all dying to learn more about our class, I thought I'd fill you in on just a couple of our classroom procedures. That way, when I get back, things will go all nice and smooth. So I hope that you're paying attention. That way you can make a nice, good first impression on me when I get back on Monday. I'm looking forward to meeting all of you. So a little bit about me is that I'm originally from San Diego, California. I just recently moved up here about 3 years ago just to teach all of you at Willow Glen. Like I said, I just recently got engaged and married, so this last year and this summer has been very busy with me planning the wedding and then executing the wedding. But in my free time, I love to do country line dancing. I used to play high school basketball, but I'm super rusty now. And of course, my dream has always been to be a high school math teacher, and I can't wait to add all of your class pictures to my wall as well. So now let me tell you a little bit about our class. On the front page of your syllabus, you will see the list of necessary materials for our class. You need to have these materials ready to go by Monday, because on Monday when I get back, I'm going to be helping you set up your binder. So you need a 1.5-inch binder with at least 4 dividers that on Monday I'm going to help you set up so that you have a warm-up section, a note section, a test section, and a homework and classwork section. You also need pencils and erasers for all the mistakes you're going to make in this math class. You need whiteboard markers, and you need to have your school-issued Chromebook and a charger ready to go, because I love to use online activities, and so you need to make sure that you bring your Chromebook to class every day. And lastly, it would be very helpful if you had a scientific calculator of your own. I have some in class that you can borrow, but it makes it really easy if you have one of your own in case some of my calculators get lost or broken. So every day in my class, you will see a screen on the board like this. You will place your phone in the phone box as you walk in the door. After you see what materials will be needed for the day, you will take out those materials and place everything else in your backpack and place your backpack against the wall. This clears up the row so that I can walk around and help you all as needed. You will also see the agenda so you know what will be expected of the day, and your homework will also be listed so you know what will be due the next day. Once you're all set with all of your materials, you will have a warm-up paper where you will complete the do now of the day. It will typically be something from the previous lesson to jog your memory and get you ready for the day. Let's talk about the grading scale in this class. Tests are worth 70% of your grade, homework and classwork is worth 15% of your grade, and your final is also worth 15%. I know it seems scary that tests are worth so much in this class, but don't worry, any test or quiz that you take can be retaken for up to 80%. So if you get a bad score one time, we'll complete your test corrections and you can retake it for a better score, and I always take the better of the 2 scores. And we'll talk about this more as we approach our first test, but just know that tests can always be retaken, and before every test and quiz, I also give you a study guide so that you can prepare a lot in advance. Now let's talk about homework. Your homework is going to be due the next class from whenever it is assigned. So for example, if I give you homework on Tuesday, the next time I see you will be Thursday, and that will be the day that your homework is due, right at the beginning of class. So part of your morning routine is as you're working on your warm-up, you will have your homework out on your desk ready to be stamped and checked by me as I walk around. After we go over the warm-up, we are also going to go over the answers to your homework. That way you can check your work and correct it before turning it in. Your homework is graded on completion. That means even if every single answer is wrong, you will still get full credit as long as you tried your hardest. So as long as you attempt every problem of the homework, turn it in on time, and correct it as a class after the warm-up, you will receive full credit. So now let's talk more about your homework grading. Homework is going to be worth 10 points for each assignment. You will get 10 out of 10, like I said, if it's complete, on time, and you've made the necessary corrections. If your homework is late, you will get 7.5 out of 10, and if you don't turn it in at all, you get a 5 out of 10. Now, if you turn your homework in on time, but some of the problems are missing, or you did not correct it in class, then points will be deducted. In terms of turning in your work late, or if you are absent, All homework assignments can be turned in up to 2 weeks late for 75% credit. So for homework assignments, that means 7.5 out of 10. If you are turning in late work, all you're going to do is you're going to take out your late assignment and place it on your desk at the same time I would check the regular homework, and I'll have a special late stamp to show that your homework has been turned in late, but it's still being turned in. If you are absent, you are responsible for making up your own work and letting me know when you are going to be absent. There is an absent box in my classroom that will have all of the missing worksheets, and I post everything on Canvas so you can also check Canvas to see what you'll be missing. You will have the number of days you were absent to turn in your absent work. So if you were absent for 2 days, you will have 2 days from when you return to turn in your missing work. Another great resource for when you are absent is my class website, which is where you found this intro video. Not only does my website have this intro video, but it also has videos for every single lesson we will be doing in class. So if you are late, absent, or miss part of a lesson for any reason, you have to find my videos on the website so that you can complete your notes and get informed on the missing information. So I hope that this video has helped you learn a little bit more about our class before I get there on Monday. By Monday, please make sure that you get your syllabus signed by a parent or guardian. This is your first homework assignment, and I would love for everyone to start the year off with a 100%. Also, make sure to bring in your class materials listed on your syllabus, because on Monday we are going to spend some time setting up your binders. If for any reason you have trouble getting your class materials, please send me an email and I would love to help get you those materials. I look forward to meeting all of you. Please be good for the sub, and I can't wait to meet you soon.